Welcome to the Rising Commander episode 2. We did episode 1 on Jaden Daniels. Shout out to all you guys that watched that video. Please share that out to people. I kind of want the view count a little higher on that video for me. So yeah, assist me with that, please, by sharing that video out to a couple of your friends and family. Have them subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't joined that giveaway, please do so. It's in my community tab. Go check that out. And like, comment, subscribe. Go to 7,000. We are less than 40 away. So let's get there by hitting that subscribe, that like button, that share button. And let's talk about one of my favorite Washington Commander players today. Let's do it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to go ahead and wrap about my guy, Mikey Sainristil. Welcome back to PSN Commands Network. It's your boy Tone, aka Tech. I'm back on the video. If I get to our glory to God. Right now, I would not be here rapping right here. I hope God open doors and pay way for all people in the Lord's name. Pray today's video. I'm here about the favorite squad, the Washington Commanders. If I get too far into today's video, I have a quick verse of the day. It's from Matthew 5:8, chapter 5, verse 8. It says as follows: blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Amen. So let's get right into today's video. So today's guy of topic for the Rising Commander episode 2 is another rookie from last year, an upcoming sophomore player. We talked about our number 2 pick in the draft last episode in JD5 and how he was impactful in last year, and maybe he could be an MVP candidate. And I'm talking another guy who was very impactful on the defensive side of the ball, and that might be a maybe a Pro Bowl candidate this year. Maybe could be the best slot corner in the NFL. And the guy I'm talking today is Mikey Sainristil. Now, Mikey Sainristil is 5'10", 182 pounds. Of course, he plays corner, obviously. Wore number 0 last year. Will continue to wear 0. He was wearing 2 during the training camp sessions, but Marcus Mariota decided to give the 0 to him, so he's wearing his college number. He wore in Michigan. Played 5 years in Michigan. Played wide receiver, converted to corner. Had 6 interceptions this last year in Michigan, and was able to be awarded with the 50th pick in the 2025 NFL draft. And I'm glad we drafted this kid. I wanted this kid back in the 2024 draft process. I did a short in February talking about him, and I like what I saw from him. And now, with him being a Commander now, I've loved what I've seen from him. So we'll take a quick look at his game log from last year, and we'll talk about things I like what I saw from him last year, and things I do want to see him improve on. And could he be a Pro Bowler in 2025? And is he going to be the best slot corner in the national? I said it wrong. Louis T. Voice. In the National Football League, as we are marching into the 2025 NFL season. Let's talk about it. So, 17 games played, 2 interceptions for 38 yards. Those 2 interceptions were as follows. He actually had an interception in the postseason as well versus the Lions. 2 interceptions in that game, by the way. But he had the interception versus the Baltimore Ravens in week 6, and then the interception versus the Saints come off the bye week in week 15 versus week 14, I think, versus New Orleans. I was right. It was week it was week 15. Come off the bye. So let's look at what he did. He played right cornerback, so he was essentially our cornerback 1 for a lot of last year. He was very good, man. He was very good last year. He did struggle early, though. He was in the nickel. Something I do want to bring up, though, that he did struggle when he was in the nickel early in the season. My boy Chris God was giving him work in week one. Mikey struggled mightily in that game. He struggled. He struggled mightily in that game. It was bad. I think he allowed 100 yards to Chris Godwin. So it was a rough start for the young man. But bounced back in week two, played a little better. Got played a little better week two. Week three, he did allow that touchdown to Jamar Chase early in the game. Outside of that, it was pretty quiet. Outside of that, played very well in week four versus the Cardinals. He was phenomenal in that game in week five versus the Cleveland Browns. He was solid in week six. He did have the interception. That was pretty good as well. He was phenomenal in that Carolina game. Uh, Chicago, that game, I don't remember how he played in that game. I didn't see him struggle at any point. And also the Chicago offense was bad for three quarters. So that's a game I couldn't really evaluate his play on, but I would say he played well if I would have given an evaluation on it. The Giants game, he had 4 tackles. He was good in a run game in that game versus the Giants when he got a chance to get back there. And when he didn't get back there, it was bad. But he was actually pretty solid in that game as well. I didn't really give up any big plays, anything like that. I think neighbors call him lacking once or something, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. He was the only corner who played well in week 10. The only corner who had a decent game. Everyone else was trash. St. Juice, trash. Everyone's trash. Mike Davis, horrible. All of them sucked. The only guy that played okay ball was Mikey Sainristil in that game. Had a really good game versus the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football in Week 11. Played extremely well. That might be his best performance in the regular season. He played extremely well. He had I'm pretty sure he had 2 PBUs in that game. We're going to check that real quick. 6 tackles, 3 assisted, 3 solo. He had 2 pass deflections, both on the best receivers on the team. He gave AJ Brown some work. He gave Devontae Smith some work. He made it tough on them boys. That was the best game I saw from Mikey last year in the regular season. Dallas game, all right. All right. He went terrible. He was all right. That's a game he was okay. He went terrible. Played very well in the Titans game. Very well in the New Orleans game. This is probably his second best game. People will say it's his best game. He got a pick in this game, but I think he didn't cover as well in this game as the Eagles game because of the level of competition. Like he wasn't playing Chris Olave in them, so I'm not gonna. He's supposed to shut those guys down, right? You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to put work on them. But to give AJ Brown and Devontae Smith work, I will give him more credit for that than what he did versus the Saints. But he played very well in that game. The Philly game, he played well. He was solid. Lattimore was horrible, but he was solid. Mikey was solid in that game. But Lattimore was bad. Lattimore was bad at times. He did have 3 people using that game that been Marshawn Lattimore, but he had some moments where they were terrible. Like he was bad in some stretches of that game. But Mikey was solid though. Mikey was definitely solid. The Atlanta game, quiet game for him. He played quiet game. Pretty quiet. Let me do nothing special. He played extremely well in this Dallas game. Boy, he was everywhere. This boy was everywhere. You hear me? He was every freaking where in this game. Every freaking where. Mikey Sainristil was every freaking where. Now I gotta take that back. This might be the best performance he had last year in the regular season. He was out there hooping. No cap. Bro was out there. You saw 0 everywhere. And he ain't the fastest guy in the world, by the way. He's quicker than fast. So that tells you how active he was that game versus the Dallas Cowboys. But yeah, in the playoffs, he played decently as well. He didn't play bad in the Tampa game. He was solid. It was pretty quiet on his side, by the way, so I can't really attack him. It was quiet. He was phenomenal in that Detroit game. Phenomenal. 2 picks, 2 pass deflections, hooping. And then he played okay in the Philadelphia Eagles game. He wasn't terrible. So overall, I think he had a great rookie season. He struggled early. He played better later. and he was phenomenal in the playoffs. Mikey Sainristil is going to be the best slot corner in football. He just has all of the tools to be the best in football. He's sticky in coverage. He has great ball skills. Pause. Pause. Okay, I don't hit me with the weird comments. All right, I don't got time for that. He has great skills on great football catching skills. Okay, um, he's sticky in coverage. He's good in run defense. He can blitz the quarterback too. Something I think that we will use now that he's not outside. And by the way, I forgot to point this out. Most of the time last year, he played outside. I really wanted to keep him outside, by the way. But with Trey Amos being drafted here, he's going to kick back inside to his more natural position, which I don't know if it's really his natural position because he struggled a little bit when he's in that nickel. But I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be the best corner in the slot of football. He just has all the tools, like I said, sticky and coverage. He has good football IQ. He has good ball skills of catching the football and catching interceptions and deflecting passes. He can play outside and inside. We see that versatility now. Another thing I like about Mikey is that he has very good short-term memory. If you give up a play, he don't worry about it. Just go back on the next snap and get right back to it. He's a phenomenal football player, and I love what Mikey Sainristil brings to the table. He's one of my favorite commanders, and I wish him great passage this year. I think he's gonna be phenomenal this season. I really believe that he's gonna put himself on the map as one of the best slot corners in football. And I think he will be a Pro Bowler in year two. I just think he's an elite slot corner. If he played well on the outside, most of that does kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the word I'm looking for. Darn it, whatever. But it kind of translates to slot corner play. But you don't have the outside boundary anymore, so that's something he doesn't have. We have a 4-way go, but I just think he's physical enough and tactical enough. He's smart enough to lock these boys up in the slot. So I think he's gonna be phenomenal, and I really think he's one of the best slot corners, if not the best slot corner in football in year two of his NFL career. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I love you guys with the love of Christ. Always remember you're not the most athletic or talented sport choice. Professional on the field, technically sound. You will always go to talent. And that's power dedication, man. Protect from always. I will catch you guys next video. Mikey Sainristil is the second episode of The Rising Commander. The next one will be on Ben Sinnott, a guy that did not play a lot last year and didn't really show anything, but I think it's a guy that will be on the rise when he does get his number called next season. Catch you guys later. Peace.